Katina and Nazmir biting on my hair and Bandit. I know what it looks like. She's in the plastic of the couch. I know that that's like a bad thing or whatever, but she does it herself. Like there's a spot right here. She crawls through here and just sits on the couch. I'm like, what the heck, girl? But yeah, I decided to show my hair and do a little bit of news. This ain't gonna be long because I'm in the middle of it. So, I went back to school again. If only I started this thing when I first started, that would have been like 2017. Whew, it would have been something. This dog keep messing with my hair. I'm about to put it back in the bonnet. But yeah, so oh my gosh, it's like this is the 5th time I'm going back to college, y'all. I only got 1 degree, but this is like the 5th time I'm going back. Because stuff usually happens whenever I did go back to school. Nazmir, get down! But yeah, stuff happened when I went back to school. And then I couldn't go anymore. Like the last time I was in Colorado Tech University or whatever. Shouldn't be admitting stuff like this out loud for legal purposes, but it's whatever. But yeah, I was going there through McDonald's, but then everything happened. I got kicked out of my place, and well, actually, back it up a little bit. When I was going to Colorado Tech, I was in between McDonald's. That sounds weird, but yes, I was in between McDonald's. I was in a sort of transition period. So I signed up while I was at one McDonald's, still in Ohio, still in the same vicinity and stuff. And then I went to another McDonald's, my first ever McDonald's that I worked at, like a little bit, a couple weeks maybe, after I was enrolled in college, university, whatever you want to call it. But then I was in school when my mama died in September. So after that, like I was almost done with the first semester. I was still doing classes and stuff, but it's like after that, everything just dropped. Like, I don't know what hit me, but something hit me. I'm gonna slide this over because I'm actually doing school stuff right now. And I'll get into that in a second. I'm so uncomfortable on this floor and I'm sitting on a pillow. Yeah. When my mom died back in September, it's like everything stopped. Like, that's how I ended up losing the place, because I wasn't paying bills and stuff on time. And it was just like, I couldn't take it. Like, I needed something in a way. It's like, yeah, I went through a lot, but at the same time, it's like life's still moving. Like, even though I'm going through this hard time, life is still going. But yeah, back to the college stuff. So I first went to college after I graduated in 2017. I was an early graduate. I graduated in January, but they didn't have the ceremony until June. So I was an early graduate, and that was the thing about high school. I wasn't even gonna finish high school. Like, my plan was to drop out a long time ago. But then I ended up finishing high school, and yeah, I ended up getting my diploma from high school. And then I moved like a little bit before my birthday, because I spent my birthday in Ohio by myself. I went to the theater and watched the Emoji Movie because it was still in theaters. And then I think I took myself to Pizza Hut, I think. But at that time, I think I was still living out of the car. There's a couple times I lived out of the car. Like, when I first moved, I was supposed to have a place, but it was, I don't know what the heck was wrong with it or whatever. But then I ended up having to pay more money for some reason. And it was just a mess. Like, they did me wrong and they know they did. But, yeah. First time I went, I was in Ohio. I was in WSCC, but it changed names now. And, yeah. So, that was when I was going for radiology, because I always wanted to be a sonographer. I love kids, and I love the little ultrasounds. I always wanted to do that and stuff like that. But I had to give that up because I wasn't passing the classes like I should have. Like, I don't know. It was rough at that time. I mean, not really, because it was just whatever. But excuse me. But yeah, I wasn't passing the classes the first time. Then I think the second time was when I went back to go to business school. I think that was the second time. But I know I didn't get to attend classes because of the stuff from the first semester. Well, the first time I went. I can't remember what happened, but but then, let's see. My third time was during CVID. It was, hey, Nazmir. That one was, it's like 2020, 2021-ish. I went to Bryan and Stratton, which should not be telling them that as well because of legal purposes. But yeah, I went to Bryan and Stratton, and I did get my degree in medical billing and coding. And the reason I landed on medical billing and coding was because when I went to WSCC the first time, Bandit, he just wants to play. He just wants to play, Bandit. Dang it. Anyway, when I went to WSCC the first time and I couldn't pass the classes the first time, then the counselor didn't recommend tutoring and none of that stuff. Just said I should switch my major to medical billing and coding. Like, that ain't what I wanted, but okay. So I did end up doing medical billing and coding at Bryan and Stratton. It was a continuation because I didn't do it at WSCC. I just dropped out. And then, let's see. Oof. I'm not gonna show my stomach yet. Wait till the summertime. But let's see, out the Bryan and Stratton, that was the third. No, that was the second. I think that was either the second time or third time. I think it was the second time, because I did WSCC in one go the first time, and I stayed there for like a year or two. But I did get my degree at WSCC. Nazmir, why are you jumping on me? And don't you try to bite me. I'm gonna pop you. Let's see. Then after after Bryan and Stratton, I went to go back to WSCC for business because I was going to school for business after I got my degree at Bryan and Stratton. I went back to Bryan and Stratton to do my business degree. And I was almost done until I don't know what happened, but they said I owed them some, I don't know, even though financial aid should have covered it all and all that stuff. But, and then at one point I had a little scholarship for it, so I don't know what the heck happened, because I seen that I had a scholarship in my email, and then the financial aid should have covered it, but they said I owed them some money, so I didn't go back to them. And then, let's see. Let's see. After Bryan and Stratton, I tried to go back to WSCC for business so I can finish that degree, because I was almost done with the business degree. That was around 2024, 2025. I think it was around 2024. I did end up asking my cousin for help, but she didn't help. That's a whole nother story we can get into on another day when I'm in my feelings. But let's see. Nazmir, stop pulling on my clothes. Stop it. Go play. Go play with Bandit. But let's see. Then, yeah, after WSCC, the second time, third time, whatever you want to call it, I went to... Stop biting me. Let's see. After I left Bryan and Stratton, I tried to go back to WSCC. Couldn't go back exactly because there was a balance for some reason. Then freaking bit my skin. Stop it. Go play. Let's see. After that WSCC failure, to get back into it, because I was going to go back and finish my business degree, because I want to open up my own place. Stop. Nazmir, I'm about to go put you in the room. Let's see. What the heck was I saying? After WSCC failure, I then, in 2025, decided to go back to school. I wanted to go for physical therapy. There's a whole story on why I wanted to go back to school. The fourth/fifth, whatever you want to call it. But I wanted to go back for physical therapy because at that point in my life, my mama was already like not walking, not talking, and she was barely eating and stuff. So I wanted to go back to school so I can like get physical therapy to try to help her and stuff like that. But I guess people just see it as me abandoning or whatever my mama. But no, I was trying to do something that could help her in the long run. But it didn't work out that good because I couldn't go back to school at WSCC so I can get into physical therapy. And then I was doing Colorado Tech. That was pretty much, I didn't have any good options, so I had to pick something. So I picked something about food management and something like that. Because at the time I was already a manager at McDonald's. And then, stop. Nazmir, go play. Let's see. I forgot what I was saying. Is there a dog? Let's see. I was already a manager. I didn't like my job. I wanted to move up. I did, because I like training people. So that's what I wanted to do. Like one of the big bosses, quote unquote boss, one of the big people that goes around training people. I wanted to do that. And then fate had a cruel way. Fate was so cruel, bro. So back in, you pulling my computer, stop it. Get off the cord. Get out the cord. Pulling my computer, about to break it. Let's see. I done forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, how fate was cruel, bro. I was already in Colorado Tech doing classes and stuff, and then my mama died, so I pretty much stopped. And then I got kicked out in December because my mama died in September, end of September, and I came down for her funeral and stuff. And then I went back after it was over, and then jumped to December. I got kicked out. So around that time, I had it all planned out when I was gonna move and everything, because I was gonna move December 29th, December 30th, somewhere around there. It was like December 30th I was gonna be here, but I was gonna leave like December 29th. But then I got kicked out at the beginning of the month and all that stuff. So let's see. Right when I got that little message that I had to go, it was like, okay, I'm gonna be going a little early. It's whatever. As soon as that happened, bam, the position I wanted opened up. I was so upset. Like, I wanted that position for a while, and I manifested that job. Like, I did, like, months and months. I was saying, I'm gonna do this job, bro. By the end of the year, I'm gonna have this job. And then, bam, end of the year come, I ended up having to move, and I ain't had a choice. So I couldn't stay and do the job. But that was so cruel, because I manifested that job and everything. Said I was gonna get that job by the end of the year, and the end of the year happened. The job popped up and I couldn't even apply for it. It was so cruel. But now I'm back in school again for like the 5th time. And I did the little thing on Facebook. I'm not gonna lie, it was just there. Nazmir. But I did the little maestro thing on Facebook. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm doing it's an AI thing. It's an AI university in Texas, but I'm doing it online. But I don't know. Because I was supposed to find my high school diploma. It said I needed my high school diploma, and I couldn't find it. So I never turned it in. But then I got the message today, because today is when it started. It's like the 2nd of March, but today is when it started. And I got the message like, class has started, go ahead and hop on and all that stuff. So I'm like, okay, so I'll try it and do whatever. But so far it's not bad. I'm going for AI software engineering because I want to build my own website. I do. I mean, I have built my own websites. I have 2 at the moment, but I haven't put out the second one because the second one's going to be downloadable, but I want to know how it's going to look exactly before I invest money into it to put it in the App Store and all that stuff. Because what the app is, I guess you can look it up, or I can put it in the little tag thing or whatever. It's called Surviving Me. I wanted to make a app for people with mental illnesses and stuff, like how I have depression, severe depression. Like people with mental illnesses just go and post and find support with other people that have mental illnesses, and just, it's kind of like a Facebook for mental illness people, pretty much. Go up there, post whatever you want to, get support from people, like all that jazz. But it's black and not blue. So I do have that. I haven't put it out on the App Store because I didn't want to do the little, whatchamacallit. The heck? Okay. I didn't want to invest in something and then it's like it doesn't get used and all that stuff. So the app is called Surviving Me. Right now it's on the web page. When I get it out there enough, maybe get an investor or something, invest in it, and I'll put it on the App Store, then see how it works. But yeah, I might go ahead and hop off of this. Nazmir is going crazy in my bedroom, and Bandit's about to join him. All right, that's gonna be all for now. Bye.